Please join me in welcoming Ryan Benn.
Thank you, Nor. It feels like yesterday I was sitting there. I didn't need these. President, faculty, distinguished guests, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of the BCIT School of Business and Media. Congratulations, you've summited. Take a breath, look around. Let this moment fill you up because you've earned every second of it. This convocation is not just about looking back at where you've been. It's about looking up and out at everything ahead of you, at the mountains you haven't faced yet, and at the version of yourself you haven't met yet. I use mountains as a way to describe this because I've climbed a few in my life, literally and figuratively. From endless hours riding chairlifts in backcountry, on foot or on my mountain bike, I find mountains force things into focus. You deal with what's in front of you, or you don't move. And here's what I've learned on each of them. You get what you think is the top, you pause to take it in, and then you see it. There's another one in front of you. That's the part I've learned to pay attention to, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. But before that, I want to say something. You've reached such a pivotal time. Our society is under pressure, people are anxious, and our institutions are strained. The world is moving faster than most people feel they can keep up with. And in the hallways of transition, where the old ways no longer work and the new ways aren't clear yet, people are looking for hope. You are that hope. The people in this room, trained to think critically, to build, to lead, and to solve, you're exactly what this moment is asking for. Your purpose is bigger than your career. And today I want to share 6 things I've learned that might be useful as you start your climb, find your purpose, and live your life fully. 1, the climb is the point. The climb is where your life happens, the daily work, the relationships forged under pressure, the small wins nobody posts about. That's the good stuff. Don't rush through it with your head down. Savor it. Because the people who learn to love the climb are the ones who build extraordinary things. And then, this is the part nobody advertises, you look up and you see the next mountain and you start climbing again. But here's what's also important. We spend the large majority of our lives climbing mountains and spend very little time actually standing at the top. So when you summit, celebrate. When the mountains are enormous or whether only you knew they existed, make the moment and honor it. That's life. That's business. That's the beautiful, relentless, extraordinary journey you're stepping into. 2, hard work is a gift. BCIT gave you something that cannot be bought, cannot be shortcut, and will never go out of style. The ability to work hard and the belief that hard work works. In the crucible of this program, the late nights, the deadlines, the projects that pushed you further than you thought fair, you were forged. You came out stronger than you went in. That is not an accident. That's what BCIT does. Dreams become reality through hard work, grit, and perseverance, full stop. Good process brings good outcomes. Details matter. Have good hygiene in everything you do. In your work, your communication, how you treat people, how you honor your commitments. The small things compound, and those become your reputation. Protect your reputation. 3, nobody has it all figured out. I wish somebody told me this when I was in your shoes. We don't have all our stuff together. None of us do. We bob and weave, and we make the best calls based on what we know, and we adapt when we don't go as planned. That's not weakness, that's leadership. Don't waste a crisis. Every setback carries a lesson, every failure a doorway. The most important growth in my career didn't happen when things were going well. It happened when they weren't going well. When I was forced to adapt, rethink, and dig deeper than I thought it could go. Stay anchored to what you believe in, because it's your values and your actions, not your plan, that ultimately define where you land. What I've learned serving on nonprofit boards, leading organizations, and sitting across from some of the most impressive people in our province is that success is not a straight line for anyone. The people who look the most certain from the outside are figuring it out, just like you and I. 4, the right people. I have never built anything alone, not a single thing. Every breakthrough in my career, growing Alive Publishing into a global community of over 30 million readers, leading acquisitions, building brands across North America, every single one was made possible by the people beside me on the climb. When you have the right people on the journey, everything is possible. So choose them carefully, invest in them, be worthy of them, give before you take, be generous with your time, your knowledge, and your belief in others. Because over time it comes back. It always comes back. The relationships you build, starting with the classmates sitting right beside you today, will shape the next decade of your life more than any course you've ever taken. 5, run your own race. Everyone has a different journey ahead of them, different mountains, different terrain, different timelines. Do not compare your climb to anyone else's. Comparison is the thief of joy, and in business, it's the thief of focus. The person beside you is climbing their own climb, you're climbing yours. Trust your path, even when it looks like nothing you expected. And when it gets hard, and it will get hard, adapt. Make the best of every situation you're handed, even the ones you didn't choose. After everything, building for 2 decades, leading, failing, adapting, and starting again, I'll tell you what the real key to success is. Don't give up. That's it. That's the secret nobody sells you on a course, because it's not complicated enough. The people who make it are not always the most talented. They are the ones who kept climbing. 6, find your purpose. This is the one that matters most. You can have a successful career, you can hit your numbers and climb ladders and build real financial security. And those things matter. I'm not dismissing them. But the people I've admired most, the leaders who left something lasting, were the ones who asked a bigger question. Not just what can I build, but why am I building it? Find your purpose. Let it guide your decisions. Let it be the standard you hold yourself to when nobody is watching. Because purpose is what turns a career into a calling, and it is what sustains you through every hard climb ahead. And when you find it, use it for others. Our society needs people who show up with something to offer beyond ambition. It needs builders who care, leaders who listen, and professionals who bring hope into the rooms they walk into. That is you. That is this graduating class. We are living in a pivotal moment, and moments like this don't ask for people or perfect people. They ask for purposeful ones, resilient ones, people who have been tested and who kept climbing away. You are ready for this, more ready than you know. So celebrate this summit, fully and without any reservations. Then look up, find your purpose, choose your people, do the work, and enjoy every single step of the climb. Congratulations, graduates.